People always talk about, the significance of CBGBs and how important a club that was. Obviously it was. But I always liked Max's.
If you date punk rock to the New York Dolls and the Velvet Underground and Suicide, yeah, Max's was there well before CBGB's.
It was a place that, had a lot of history, not just punk rock history, but classic rock and roll history.
And there was a lot of other little places to play, but Max's was the place. It was the cool place.
So Max's became a well-known place, plus it was the Warhol crowd, so it was uber hip.
Max's played a very important part in the golden age of music.
There was an act at Max's Kansas City a few weeks ago, Iggy Pop is his name, who cut himself on stage and ended up with 16 stitches.
All of these people gathered in the back room of Max's Kansas City.
A new rock group has surfaced at Max's Kansas City and created a sellout.
And we were scheduled to play Max's Kansas City. For 6 nights in a row, we sold it out.
Culture and fashion do not come out of nowhere.
It was one of the homes of punk, really. That's what it was for us.
This shit was punk rock.
We'd walk down the street and people would say, where the fuck you going? To a Halloween party? Or, look at that crazy motherfucker,
And I have been through clubs everywhere. Max's was it.
Of all the places, things could happen there. They were all high all the time.
Max's in the 70s was like, famous. It's going to be like, always remembered. It's going to be written about and filmed about, always.
Years later, I heard the various stories about money being manufactured in the basement.
They noticed that American money is all the same size. So they started bleaching out those ones and printing the hundreds.
And all of a sudden, all the guns went up.
And they figured out how to pass them without getting caught. They would go to Atlantic City and buy chips.
They were doing something shady, come on.
They made 2 mistakes.
This shit was punk rock.